This video is strictly for educational purposes only. Our goal is to inform and empower you. Today, we're venturing deep into the shadowy world of cyber attacks to expose the top 10 free DDoS tools that hackers are actively using in 2026. Let's get started. First up is the infamous LOIC, a name that echoes through the halls of hacking history. If you've ever read about cyber protests or digital activism, you've probably come across this tool. LOIC stands for Low Orbit Ion Cannon, and it's one of the earliest and most notorious pieces of software used for launching DDoS attacks. The name itself sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but its impact on the real world has been anything but fiction. LOIC was designed to be simple, direct, and devastatingly effective at overwhelming websites and servers with massive amounts of traffic. LOIC became a legend after being famously wielded by the hacktivist collective Anonymous during some of the most high-profile cyber protests in history. These digital demonstrations targeted governments, corporations, and organizations, making headlines around the globe and cementing LOIC's place in cyber lore. Using LOIC is almost shockingly easy. All you have to do is enter the target's IP address, select the type of attack you want to launch, and hit Start. In seconds, the tool begins flooding the target server with requests, attempting to knock it offline by sheer volume. This simplicity is exactly what made LOIC so popular, especially among beginners and those new to hacking. But there's a catch. LOIC doesn't hide your IP address. That means anyone using it is leaving digital fingerprints all over the attack, making it easy for authorities to trace the source and potentially press charges. To amplify its power, LOIC introduced the concept of hive mind attacks. This feature allows users to synchronize their efforts, joining forces with others around the world to launch coordinated assaults on a single target. While this multiplies the impact, it also increases the risk for everyone involved. Despite being over a decade old, LOIC's straightforward, no-nonsense interface keeps it relevant even today. Its legacy lives on, not just as a tool, but as a symbol of digital protest and the power of collective action online. Next up, we have HOIC, a tool that has become infamous in the world of cyber attacks for its sheer power and versatility. HOIC stands for High Orbit Ion Cannon, and it's often described as the bigger, stronger sibling of LOIC, the Low Orbit Ion Cannon. While LOIC made headlines for its role in early hacktivist campaigns, HOIC took things to a whole new level, offering attackers more firepower and flexibility. One of HOIC's standout features is its ability to simultaneously target up to 256 different domains in a single attack session. This means that attackers can overwhelm multiple websites or services at once, making it a favorite for large-scale coordinated assaults. What really sets HOIC apart, though, is its use of customizable booster scripts. These scripts allow attackers to tweak the way requests are sent, helping them bypass common security measures and adapt to different targets. HOIC's requests can be programmed to mimic the behavior of real users, blending in with legitimate traffic. This makes it much harder for automated defenses to distinguish between genuine visitors and malicious requests, increasing the chances of a successful attack and making it a nightmare for organizations trying to defend their networks. Despite its advanced capabilities, HOIC is surprisingly user-friendly. Its interface is designed so that even those with minimal technical knowledge can launch powerful attacks with just a few clicks. This accessibility has contributed to its widespread use, lowering the barrier to entry for would-be attackers. Another key factor in HOIC's popularity is that it's open source and actively maintained by a community of developers. This means new features, updates, and evasion techniques are regularly added, keeping it ahead of many defensive measures and making it a go-to tool for organized groups planning coordinated takedowns. The combination of raw power, adaptability, and evasion tactics ensures that HOIC remains at the top of the DDoS arsenal. Attackers can quickly switch strategies, making it difficult for defenders to keep up. Third on our list is Slowloris, the silent assassin of DDoS tools. Instead of flooding servers, Slowloris keeps many connections open with tiny, incomplete requests, quietly draining resources. It's especially effective against servers like Apache, tying up connections until the site can't handle real visitors. Its stealthy, gradual approach often slips past security systems unnoticed. A single computer running Slowloris can cripple vulnerable sites with minimal bandwidth. Its efficiency and subtlety make it a go-to for targeted attacks. Slowloris proves that quiet attacks can be just as deadly. Number 4 is HOIC, or HTTP Unbearable Load King, a tool built for brute force. HOIC generates massive waves of unique HTTP requests, constantly changing patterns to avoid detection. Each request appears to come from a different source, making it tough for filters to block. The result? Servers get overwhelmed, draining bandwidth, CPU, and memory. HOIC's simple command line interface makes it accessible to almost anyone. Its relentless, unpredictable attacks are a nightmare for website owners. Even sophisticated defenses can struggle against HOIC's chaos. At number 5 is XERXES, a tool shrouded in mystery and legend. Allegedly created by the Jester, XERXES has been used in high-profile attacks on government and terrorist sites. It opens thousands of connections and adapts mid-attack to bypass defenses. XERXES isn't easy to find or use, adding to its mystique and exclusivity. When you hear about an XERXES attack, it's usually the work of serious hackers. Its sophistication and adaptability make it a feared weapon. XERXES is a symbol of the dark web's ingenuity. Next is Are You Dead Yet? Or RUDY, which targets web forms instead of entire servers. RUDY slowly sends data to forms, tying up server resources one field at a time. Its gradual, stealthy approach often goes undetected by security systems. By blending in with normal traffic, RUDY can quietly bring a site down before anyone notices. Its graphical interface makes it easy for even beginners to use. As web forms become more essential, RUDY's threat grows. Sometimes, patience is just as deadly as brute force. Number 7 is Tor's Hammer, which combines DDoS tactics with Tor network anonymity. It launches slow post attacks, routing all traffic through Tor to hide the attacker's identity. This makes it nearly impossible to trace or block the source. Tor's Hammer is easy to configure and especially effective against smaller sites. Its stealth and privacy make it a favorite for targeted disruptions. In cybercrime, anonymity is power, and Tor's Hammer delivers both. At number 8 is DAVOSET, which weaponizes third-party services for DDoS attacks. Instead of attacking directly, it exploits features like pingbacks and open APIs to amplify attacks. This distributed reflective denial of service can multiply a single attacker's impact thousands of times. DAVOSET is open source and frequently updated, making it a flexible threat. By abusing common web technologies, attackers can harness resources from around the world. With DAVOSET, attackers drag the whole web into the battle. GoldenEye is all about precision and sophistication. It targets HTTP and HTTPS servers with carefully crafted, varied requests to overwhelm the application layer. Attackers can customize headers and timing, making traffic look legitimate and hard to block. GoldenEye's command line interface is straightforward for anyone with basic skills. Its ability to blend in with normal traffic lets it slip past many defenses. GoldenEye represents the evolution from brute force to smart surgical DDoS attacks. Rounding out our list is Pyloris, a Python-based evolution of Slowloris. Like Slowloris, it keeps server connections open with incomplete requests, but offers more control and customization. Pyloris is cross-platform and supports proxy connections for added anonymity. Its technical interface allows attackers to tailor attacks for each target. By mixing up request patterns and timing, it evades detection. Pyloris is a favorite among those who prefer subtlety over brute force. Even familiar threats can evolve into new, more dangerous forms. That's our countdown of the top 10 free DDoS tools hackers are using in 2026. The more you know about these tools, the better prepared you are to defend yourself. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.